What's up guys, I'm Taylor King, and today I want to talk about something that we all experience at some point, and that is grief. Grief isn't just about losing someone that we love. It can come after a breakup, the end of a friendship, a major life change, or even the loss of an old version of ourselves. But the truth is, it doesn't follow a straight line. It comes in waves, and sometimes those waves come out of nowhere. So there's 6 stages of grief that many people go through, not as a checklist, but more like markers of the path. And the first stage is denial. And that's basically the feeling of numbness or disbelief. Like, this can't be real. And it's your heart trying to protect itself from the impact. And then as the pain begins to feel unfair or too much to carry, that fire rises and we experience anger. Sometimes it's explosive, but sometimes it can also just simmer. And it's real and it's valid. And as the storm of anger passes, we move into bargaining. And what we do is we replay moments in our head, wishing we could change the outcome, rewrite the story, say something different, do something different, and maybe everything would go back to how it was. But then the weight of reality settled in and we hit depression. Not always the clinical kind, but that heavy feeling, the emptiness. It's a deep ache that makes everything feel still and gray. And eventually, we start to move into acceptance. And that doesn't mean that we're okay with the loss. It just means that we've stopped fighting reality. We begin to live with it instead of around it. And then there's meaning. And in that moment, when we start to understand how this loss shaped us, we find a way to carry the memory, the love, and maybe even the lesson forward. Grief is never easy, but it's proof that love existed, that something or someone mattered so deeply. And healing can look like screaming into a pillow or crying alone in your car, but it can also look like laughing at an old memory, sitting in silence, or having a full day of peace. So wherever you are in your process, please give yourself grace and let yourself feel whatever comes up. There's no right way to grieve, just your way. And I'll leave you guys with this quote. It's always stuck with me. When I lost my grandmother, I felt like I heard it for the first time, and it was from a movie that you may recognize or have seen before, and that's The Land Before Time. The quote is, "Our ancestors will never leave us if we remember the lessons they taught us." I send my love to all of you who are in it right now. Please remember that you are not alone and you will get through this. Thank you.